Hey guys, welcome back to Switchblade, and I'm your host, Marder Spy. So, you guys have probably heard about the big news already, and I think you're probably tired of hearing about it, but I'm still going to cover it for you. Nintendo has recently held a direct, and they've announced a crap ton of new video games. Some of which I'm extremely excited for, and I cannot wait to get my hands on these. These are titles that have been on other consoles and that I haven't had the chance to play yet because I don't want to play them on anything else but the Switch at the moment. And it looks like we're finally going to get our chance. So, a few of those that stand out to me, if I scroll through here, let's have a look-see. So we've got Super Mario Maker 2, which is obviously a pretty cool game. It's a game where you build your own Super Mario levels and then you get to play them and you get to share them online, and other people get to share their creations online, and basically you can download their levels and play them. And there are a few interesting things that have already been done with Super Mario Maker 1, which I believe was on the Wii U, and so we can look forward to getting that. Then the next thing that I'm looking forward to, but I'm not 100% sure if I'm buying into it, is The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, which is a remake of the 1993 Zelda game of the same title. It's I believe it was made on the NES or the SNES. And it's a top-down adventure game, RPG style game, where you run around and you beat Octoroks and you slice trees, I suppose, and you get to dodge stuff, but it's obviously upgraded. There's new graphics here, but it looks a little cartoony and a little kiddie. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to buy into that. The next one that I'm quite excited for is Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, which is a Castlevania-like. So basically, it's a side-scrolling, I guess you could explain it as a adventure beat-em-up. That's probably the closest that I would wager or try to explain it. And so I'm looking forward to maybe trying that. And then there's obviously, so if you guys haven't realized it yet or don't know it yet, my favorite game of all time is Tetris. Right? Because, Tetris is just a game that it just transcends decades, it transcends generations. Everybody plays Tetris. You grow up playing Tetris. Your dad grew up playing Tetris. Maybe your granddad grew up playing Tetris. I don't know. But it's a very old game. It was designed and released in the 80s. And, it's a game that's dear to my heart as well. I remember my dad and myself used to play Tetris throughout the entire weekend. Sometimes we would get home on a Friday. We would turn on our Famicom, because we're in South Africa. We call the NES a Famicom, and we would start playing Tetris. And we wouldn't stop playing Tetris until 5 o'clock the next morning, 6 o'clock maybe. We'd go to bed for maybe an hour or two, have breakfast, and then we'd get back at Tetris. And at one stage, we were good enough that when you reach a specific level, I don't know if this is in all versions of Tetris, but the one that we had, when you reached a specific level, which I think was level 9 or something, I might be wrong, but it turned like a dark green color, and this was the fastest that the bricks started falling. But my dad and I were so good that we could get through that level, because once you hit your line target on that level, it actually reset back to level 0. So it started slow again. And my dad and myself were so good that we were actually able to go through that progression 3 times. So we basically beat the game 3 times before we died. And, excuse me guys, the game that I'm looking forward to that's been announced is Tetris 99. I think I should just grab a sip of my coffee here. Sorry, there's a frog in my throat. Cool. The game that I'm excited for as well is Tetris 99, which is it's an interesting concept. It appears to be a battle royale Tetris game. That's how they're swinging it, or at least pitching it. And that doesn't sound right, does it? It doesn't sound like it makes sense. But apparently, 99 people play against each other. You play Tetris. And you get to attack each other. I suppose the mechanics will be similar to Puyo Puyo. Puyo Puyo Tetris, which of course is another Nintendo Switch title. I think it's cross-platform. But I've enjoyed that one as well. And maybe one day soon I'll play some Tetris for you guys, and we can have some fun there. Maybe I'll pull in my son. We'll play against each other, and we'll have some fun. Then the next title that's catching my eye is the Assassin's Creed 3 remaster, which I don't know if I'm going to play that. I'm not really a big Assassin's Creed guy, but the fact that they're releasing it, that is epic. That is definitely epic. It just goes to show you that the Switch, capable of playing last gen games on the Switch hardware, which is it's a tablet, so it's pretty cool. Then another game that I'm very psyched for. I'm so psyched for this game. It's one that I've wanted to play forever, but I haven't had obviously the chance. And like I said, I didn't want to play it on any of the other consoles. Is Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, which is I guess the way you can explore or explain it to somebody or describe it probably is it's a psychological thriller adventure game, I suppose. It's about, I don't want to give too much away from this game because I watched some Let's Plays because I didn't think that this game would be hitting the Switch, but it is. And that's amazing. I want to play this game so bad now. But basically it's about this woman who she goes into the underworld to find her lover, but in the same sense or in the same instance, I haven't watched all the Let's Plays, so I'm kind of glad about that, but she's also exploring her own mind and her own psyche, and she's got like, what's it called, schizophrenia. So she hears these voices and things, right? So, and it's just freaky, man. These voices are constantly edging her on or breaking her down, saying, "You can't do this. You'll never be able to do this." And then the other voice would pitch up and say, "Shut up, man. She's capable of doing this. You can do this." Which is, I suppose, a cool way of, displaying the duality of obviously schizophrenia or bipolarism. I think everybody has that to an extent in their minds, but it's highlighted to another degree here. And then I think some other games that stood out to me that I might give a shot as well. I'm not a huge JRPG fan, but I mean, if you ever want to play a JRPG, I suppose the Switch is a system to do it on. Is those will be Final Fantasy 9 and Final Fantasy 7, which they look pretty promising. I mean, we can at last play those games on the go, which is kind of awesome, I suppose. So yeah, those are just a few of the highlights from the Nintendo Direct. I thought I'd just share those with you guys, tell you what I'm excited about. So, and then maybe, we can play some Zelda now. I think I'm going to jump into that as well. Maybe I'll split the episode. Maybe I'll keep them together. I'm not 100% sure what my plan is. But nonetheless, thanks for listening to me. I will definitely continue to bring you guys more content regarding the Nintendo Switch. And look forward to doing so. What was it? There was something else that I wanted to mention to you guys as well. I don't script these videos, if you haven't noticed. I just talk out of my heart, and I say what I want to say, and I get it over with. So sometimes that lands you in a little bit of trouble. Oh yes, this is what I wanted to say. I apologize for not uploading this entire week. Basically, we have had load shedding here in South Africa, specifically Gauteng. Well, I think entire South Africa had the same problem. Due to Eskom being incapable of supplying us with enough power for the entire grid. So we had to basically time share our electricity, and our slot unfortunately fell every day into my recording slot, so I couldn't record anything for you guys, and that was a major bummer. So, but I'm going to try and make up for that now, and I think maybe we should try and play something else tonight, maybe play something a little more light. I don't want to really play Zelda today because it's quite a heavy game. It's a cool game, but it's a heavy game. I think we'll maybe do something else tonight. But yeah, let's see what we have available here. Maybe let's have a look-see. I noticed that my Warframe needs to update. So we've got Cave Blazers, which is a cool game. I might play that. Some Tetris. Maybe I'll play some Tetris, but I guess you guys don't want to see just me playing Tetris against myself. That would be kind of silly. We've got Crash, Fast RMX, 9 Parchments. Let's see here. I reckon the best game would be Cave Blazers. Like I said, Cave Blazers is a procedurally generated roguelike adventure game. I think that's the best way to describe it. And it's only 140 megabytes, and it's only, I think, 200 and something bucks in South Africa. So it's totally worth the money. Deadpan Games. The Yogscast. Cool. Whoa, guys. So first off, the audio, sorry, I couldn't turn down my earphones, but the audio in this game is awesome, but holy crap, was that loud. I couldn't hear myself thinking. So like you can see, you control this little character here, and he jumps up on the platforms, and you can interact with some people. This guy's telling me to just get the hell off his platform. What is this? Custom mode. Then there's this pumice crystal, I don't know what that does. There's a daily run and a regular run. Then there's the outfitter. This is where you can go in and change your character's looks and feels, blah blah blah. Not going to do that now. What's this? The perks. So over here, once you play the game, you get to unlock some perks. So I've got the archer perk, the Nimrod perk. So start with a snare bow and a grinder. Increase your movement speed by 10. Poison and explosion damage by 30. Reduce your damage resist by 20. So it makes you a little bit more susceptible to damage. I don't like that. Start with an apple and 2 bombs. The adventurer perk. So essentially you get 20 health. I think I'll stick with that one for now. Look how cool that is. It's like this platform stretches because it's on 2 ropes. What the heck is up there? What is this? Bunch of rags. Olive robe. Oh. Brown dashiki. Red suspenders. Oh my word. Grey headband. I've played this game before and I never noticed that you can get there. That's fun. That's cool. So nice little Easter egg there. Or I would say rather hidden whatever. Okay, I reckon let's do the daily run, guys. So the principle behind Cave Blazers is quite easy. You run around beating enemies, shooting the crap out of them, gather your weapons, gather some experience and some money along the way, and then eventually you'll get to fight a boss. If you defeat the boss, you get to do the whole thing from scratch again. So that's the idea. Whoa, you want to watch out for that blue thing because it explodes. Also, you don't want to fall on the spikes like I just did. That was kind of stupid. That was a fail. And now the daily run's closed. Let's just do a regular run. Sorry about that, guys. It's been a while. I suck at this now. Okay. Here's a chest that grants you some experience and stuff. Whoa, don't want to end up like that. So this Tesla blessing is a power-up. It says once every 10 seconds fire a lightning bolt when using your ranged weapon. Let's see. I wonder what that's gonna do. Whoa! That was cool. Then obviously you get these altars, I suppose is what you call them. So you can trade some gold for the emerald bracer here. I don't have enough, so I'm not gonna do that. Just keep an eye on my health there. Okay. So every time you play this game, it's you've got a new level because it generates it from scratch for you. That's why it's called procedurally generated. I think I should eat that apple. Cool, got some health. Whoa, there's a crown. So now I can wear the crown, and that grants me some effect. Causes your heavy attacks to stun targets. Damn it, I need health. I have no idea who the blue guy is. But here we go to the next level. Whoa, that was close. And it died. So the nice thing about this game though is even though you die, you still get to keep your progress. And you can just straight up restart. Let's try again. Cool, so we've got a Ring of Affliction and a Poison Sword. Careful here. Cool, let's go to the next level. Heading to the boss. Let's eat the apple. Let's wear the Crimson Blade. What does the Crimson Blade do? Regain 3 health from kills using this sword. Oh, that's a little unfortunate now. 15% chance to poison targets. I suppose that's a lot better at the moment. That's pretty cool. What even ordered this? So the bosses are also randomly decided. Oh! That was hectic. Okay guys, I died. Okay, I'm gonna try one more time. Whoa, did you guys see that? That was that exploding thing. And another one. Let's equip that blaster. Wow. Hey, there's Batman. Ow. Cool, here's the exit. Level 2. Let's eat that apple. Okay guys, I died again. Sorry about that. But yeah, it's a pretty cool game. Wow. That just gave me a lot of gold. What is this demon rune? Whoa, that was cool. Wow. Fire 3 arrows at once. That's pretty powerful. Okay, temple approach. How am I gonna get there? Cool, we made it. What rune is this? We need to kill. Okay. I died again, guys. Well, I think I'm going to call that the episode. I know that there's not a lot that happened this episode. But yeah, we had some fun with Cave Blazers and discussed the Nintendo Direct stuff a little bit. So next time, I suppose we'll hop back into Zelda. We'll continue down the path of Link, have a little fun in Hyrule, go save that princess eventually. before we do, we need to get to Empa, so we'll get around to doing that. But anyways, guys, thanks for supporting me. If you like my content, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Those 3 things. So if you like the video, that helps me out. If you share the video, that helps me gain subscribers. And if you subscribe, obviously I gain a subscriber, which is pretty cool. So if you wouldn't mind, do that. We're going to have lots of fun on this channel. Going to do a lot of different things as well. Yeah. Anyway, until next time, until we do the Path of Link again, this has been Modest by out.